Hello, my name is Greg Pembe. I've been in sales my entire career, 2 decades in fact, leading enterprise technology deals at Oracle and negotiating with giants like Amazon, Boeing, Nike, and Starbucks. I even personally closed a $10 million deal at Microsoft. I've seen firsthand the power of technology to reshape entire industries, but I haven't forgotten where I came from. My mother was an unstoppable realtor. She poured her life into clients, worked tirelessly to master her craft. She was so dedicated, she won Rep of the Year. But at the very height of her success, she suffered 3 strokes in a row and never fully recovered and died 15 years later. The countless phone calls, the crushing 24/7 hustle, the constant worry about missing a lead, her entire life became a treadmill of stress. Deep down, she believed that was the only way for realtors to thrive. I'm here to tell you it's not. I'm also here to tackle something that's driven me crazy for years, the so-called lead providers who rip off realtors with worthless lists and hollow promises. I've been in that world, spending a fortune on so-called exclusive leads, burning time on phone calls that go nowhere, and watching day after day slip by without a single meaningful close. It's soul-crushing. And I can't stand seeing hardworking agents like you suffer the same fate as my mother did. That's why I created a solution. You might not believe me yet, but do you believe Ryan Serhant, one of the top real estate experts in the country? He said real estate agents often face an uphill battle with unverified leads and insincere promises from third-party providers. Proactive strategies and authentic connections are key. Let's get real about the market. Right now, the real estate industry is a bloodbath. Agents are fighting tooth and nail for every lead, every closing, and every dollar. According to the National Association of Realtors, there's a record number of licensed agents all chasing a limited pool of potential clients. And buyers or sellers today have sky-high expectations. They want immediate responses, no ifs, ands, or buts. Meanwhile, many agents waste endless hours on outdated or low-intent leads, banging their heads against the wall with cold calls that go nowhere. Sound familiar? Maybe you've dumped thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours into funnels that yield only a handful of decent conversations, if that. Or you've tried door knocking, open houses, direct mail, social media ads, everything you can think of. And even on those rare occasions where you do snag leads, you still have to juggle them all by yourself. You're the one following up, hoping you don't let anything fall through the cracks. Then there's the constant fear. Am I falling behind my competitors? Am I losing deals to bigger teams who can invest more in their tech? Those bigger teams, they're locking down entire zip codes by leveraging advanced systems that never let a lead go stale. If you're a solo agent or run a small team, it feels like you're drowning in an ocean of to-do lists, late night calls, and missed opportunities. You might not believe me, but do you believe Gary Keller? He said, if you don't have leads, you don't have a business. But if your system for capturing those leads isn't bulletproof, you'll end up running on a treadmill of one-off deals. So how many more deals are you prepared to watch slip away because you're too busy hustling to keep up? How many more times will you juggle calls until 10 p.m. just to make ends meet, only to realize you still missed someone important? When I worked at Oracle, I saw exactly how enterprise AI, the kind designed to handle millions of customers, can transform how organizations attract, engage, and retain clients. These AIs analyze massive data sets, anticipate needs before customers even express them, and automate entire sales processes so the human team can focus on what actually makes money, closing deals. Now, I've dedicated myself to bringing that caliber of technology to real estate, because you deserve better than day and night stress and worthless lead lists. That's why I launched AI Homeselling. At its core, AI Homeselling is your ticket to an unfair advantage in generating, nurturing, and closing real estate leads. This isn't just any software. It's the exact kind of enterprise Fortune 500 companies have used for years to dominate their industries. Still unsure if this is the future of real estate? Well, do you believe Brad Inman, founder of Inman News, a respected real estate authority? He said, automation and AI aren't just for tech giants anymore. They're the future of streamlined client acquisition in real estate. So let's break down the AI home selling machine in plain English. The system doesn't just make outbound calls. With a click of a button, you can have your own agency's receptionist, customer service, even loan officer and HR. Imagine having a full-time mega team that can also make 1,000 personalized calls every minute, up to 1.4 million calls per day. Crazy, right? But these aren't random spam robocalls. Our system uses cutting-edge natural language processing to hold genuine conversations, to greet the prospects by name, and seamlessly connect only the motivated leads to you. According to Inside Sales, in 2024, agents using advanced AI calling see a 900% jump in real contact rates. Think about what that means for you. More qualified appointments, more closings, and yes, more income. Because the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or the TCPA restrictions, are postponed until January 2026, we have a once-in-a-lifetime window to reach more potential clients by phone without as many hoops. Every single day counts. In fact, one industry source found that agents who adopted AI calling before their competition saw a 60% increase in market share, an almost unbeatable lead once established. Seriously, 1.4 million calls a day is unstoppable. If you wait too long, your competition will lock down that territory first. And by the time you try to replicate it, they'll already have a million touches out in your market. Let's talk real numbers, not just theory. One of our partners in Texas reported a 40% increase in closings, about $50,000 in extra commission, and they did it without adding a single extra hour to their schedule. Emily said she was so burned out and ready to quit real estate, but AI home selling changed everything. Athena, my assistant, works 24/7, and the platform is a lifesaver. In just 3 months, I made back my investment and more, and I'll actually own the system now. While the AI is busy making calls, our crystal ball technology is running data enrichment in the background. We pull from sources like CoreLogic to predict which homeowners are likely to sell in the next 3 to 6 months based on demographics, property data, and equity positions. CoreLogic's own research says agents using predictive analytics see a triple in transaction volume over those relying on luck and hope. And NAR data shows 90% of homeowners list with the first agent who connects with them in a meaningful way. And that's what Crystal Ball does. It makes you that first agent. We also integrate AI-driven ads on Facebook, Google, YouTube, and Instagram. No more black hole lead funnels. These ads target high probability buyers and sellers, then feed them directly into our AI call center where they're contacted within seconds of clicking. Real estate marketing data tells us responding in the first 5 minutes boosts conversion rates by 400%. Our AI responds in 5 seconds. When a lead is genuinely interested, the AI doesn't just send you a message, it automatically books a meeting on your calendar based on real-time availability. So imagine never having to worry about back and forth scheduling, phone tag, or accidentally letting a potential client slip away. Think about the deals you might have lost because you couldn't follow up fast enough. With AI home selling, it's not an issue. We all know real estate transactions can drag on for weeks and months. Our system sends perfectly timed, personalized texts or emails, market updates, relevant property listings, friendly check-ins, birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, so no lead ever goes cold. By the time they're ready to buy or sell, they already know and trust you. And here's another plus. We track everything for compliance with local regulations, automatically reminding you and your clients about paperwork, deadlines, and other must-haves. So that means fewer last-minute disasters, fewer legal woes, and a faster path to closing and happier customers. Planning an open house? Our AI can invite your entire local database by text or email, then follow up with each attendee and offer virtual tours or additional details. One of our partners in Colorado put it this way: the CRM at my old brokerage was terrible, and I hated not owning my data. But the AIH platform changed my business in 3 months. I have more quality leads, better conversion rates, and I'm now actually closing deals. I had to ask Athena to slow down the appointments because I was too busy. And once you're under contract, we streamline final checklists for inspections, appraisals, contingency, and signatures. Instead of you micromanaging every detail, the system sends timely reminders to keep everything on track. That frees up hours each week, hours you can spend nurturing clients, meeting new prospects, or actually enjoying your life. Now, again, you might not believe me, but do you believe Gary Keller, founder of Keller Williams? He said, implementing AI can give you back the two most valuable resources you have, time and mental energy. Finally, because the system is so powerful, we're only looking to partner with one agent per region. We don't want to create an AI arms race where we're cannibalizing our own business and competing against ourselves. So let's circle back to why I'm so fired up about all this. The year my mother earned Rep of the Year was also when she had her first stroke. She gave everything, her health, her personal life, because she felt she had no choice. If she had an AI system like this, she could have scaled her business without sacrificing her well-being. Not offering snake oil. I have been in sales my entire career. The idea of ripping off a salesperson is anathema to me. I'm offering what Amazon or Microsoft would use themselves, rebuilt for real estate. You might be thinking, what about my personal touch? That's your secret weapon. The AI handles the repetitive, time-sucking tasks so you can do what you do best, connecting with clients on a genuine human level instead of leaving messages on voicemail. Or perhaps you're worried, is this too expensive? Well, how many deals are you losing right now because you can't follow up fast enough or you can't find the right leads in the first place? How much money have you spent on leads in the last year? Here's our bold pledge. If you partner with us and follow our program, we offer a 100% ROI guarantee within 6 months, or we refund your money, and that's in writing. That's how confident we are that AI home selling will revolutionize your business. And if you need extra reassurance, do you believe Tom Ferry, one of the top real estate coaches in the world? Securing exclusive partnerships on cutting-edge tech is the surest way to fortify your market position. Let me paint one final picture for you. A future where you spend your time closing deals, building genuine relationships, and enjoying life because you have an enterprise-grade AI working 24/7 in the background. A future where you aren't dealing with strokes from stress or sacrificing every weekend. A future where you have the freedom to say, yes, I'll take that vacation, knowing your pipeline is still running on autopilot. I really wish that I could have had this technology when my mother was alive and working. I think about the toll it took on her, and it's one of the reasons I'm so dedicated to bringing you AI home selling right now. Don't wait until your health, your happiness, or your entire career is on the line. Don't surrender your market to a competitor who jumps on this first. Book your consultation today. Let's talk about your territory, your unique challenges, and how AI home selling can catapult your career to a new level. The TCPA window is shrinking, and once an agent in your area partners with us, that's it. Make the choice. Will you harness the unstoppable power of enterprise AI or spend the rest of your career competing against it? You might still have doubts, but do you believe Nabu Hata, the former director of digital engagement at NAR? He said, realtors who embrace AI will have a clear advantage. Those who resist will find themselves outpaced by competitors who see the technology potential. Once an agent secures exclusivity with us in your area, it's gone. Don't let someone else lock you out. Book your consultation now. Every single day matters.